All right, in 25, we're trying to simplify secant squared theta times 1 minus cosine squared theta. Remember, anytime you see a squared trig function, especially paired with a 1 somehow, think back to your Pythagorean identities and see what it would be equivalent to. In this case, we would use the sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. This is just a rearrangement of it. The cosine squared has been moved over. So this is equivalent to sine squared of theta. So we can make that replacement there. And that is from Pythagorean identity. Then we can think to try and get everything in terms of sine or cosine if possible. We know secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So secant squared would be the reciprocal of cosine squared. So if you want to see this as a fraction, you can put it over 1 to, if that makes more sense to you. So now we're left with sine squared over cosine squared. And this replacement was reciprocal ID. So now sine over cosine is tangent. So sine squared over cosine squared, as long as those powers match, the identities still hold true. So this would be tangent squared of theta. And that is your quotient ID. So we used 3 different identities there: reciprocal, Pythagorean, and quotient.